This is the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch, with hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the general manager and executive golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here this morning along with co-host Curtis Stock. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate your support each and every week. You can join in the show by jumping in the YouTube chat with any questions or comments you have, or by text. Text 587-357-0562. This week on the show, our first guest in just a couple minutes is Jason Logan. He is the editor of Score Golf Magazine. In segment number 2, Curtis and I are going to talk about the new TaylorMade product that just got launched this week. Our third segment, we're going to go around YEG and check in with Ron Lyons. He's the owner of the Legends Golf Club. And our final guest is going to be both Ian Andrew and Greg Kincade. Greg Kincade is the GM of the Edmonton Country Club, and he is going to be joining Ian Andrew. They're doing a lot of renovations at the Edmonton Country Club, and we're going to talk all about that. We will also have our trivia contest where one lucky listener will win a TaylorMade prize pack and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. And this week's question of the week, I'm curious about this one. How interested and excited are you for the Ryder Cup this year? I'm not sure what people are going to say about that, but how the heck are you, Stalker?
I'm good. A little fresh out here, as my dad would say.
Yeah, it is. I got a jacket on. It's a little chilly, and it's August still.
I know, that's a sad part. Yeah, I had to wipe condensation off the windows for the first time this year.
Yeah.
So,
well, your week was good. Did you try to play every golf course in Alberta like you did last week?
no, next week, this coming week, I'm going to play every golf course. This week, I played Victoria and Sandpiper again. I really am starting to like that course, Murray.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that a little later as well. And we're going to welcome Jason Logan to the show. Good morning, Jason. How are you today? Is Jason with us?
Can hear you.
Oh, there you are. How are you this morning, Jason?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, doing well, doing well. So, Jason, Score Golf Magazine, you've been with the magazine for a long time. You do a lot of great work. Awesome to read that every time it comes out. But recently you did the top 59 list that just came out. No surprise at the top of the list with both courses from Cabot. Tell us about those courses and what makes them so special.
Oh, that's a broad question. I think obviously the setting makes them pretty special. When it comes to the Cliff course, probably the most dramatic course in Canada. Obviously sitting high atop the cliffs overlooking Northumberland Strait. There's a good variety in that course where there's, starts near the ocean, and then there's holes that go into some lowlands and up into some highlands and then back to the ocean again. And then Cabot Links is, really Canada's only true links course. And, for my money, a better golf course than Cabot Cliff. But I think Cabot Cliff is probably just blows people away more so than Links. But I think when you play those courses a number of times, I actually think Links is a better golf course.
9 golf courses from Alberta made the list. Lots of amazing courses in the province here, especially with the mountains. And tell us your thoughts on some of the top courses in Alberta: Banff, Jasper, Stewart Creek. The list goes on and on.
For me, my favorite golf course in Canada is Jasper Park. It's been that way since the first time I saw it in 2004. I've only actually been out there twice for this in my life, but it just stayed with you, right? When we played that place, it just stayed with you. It's just so much fun. It's the best out of par threes, I think.
That's unbelievable, little baby.
Crazy, the 5 baby, and you got 9 and
Yeah.
Or, just the par threes there are so
Outstanding,
good.
yeah.
But I just think it's the most fun golf course in Canada. And the thing about our ranking is we do place a very high emphasis on fun.
Right.
Some other rankings focus on difficulty. For us, it's like a good golf course is one that you have fun on and you're going to want to go back and play again and again. So for me, the fun factor at Jasper Park is off the chart. I love Banff too. I think if you talk to 10 people, 5 would say Banff is a better course, 5 would say Jasper is a better course. I think Banff's a better challenge. I think the bunkering at Banff is fantastic. Obviously a great pretty no fun. To be honest, I have played a lot of sibling golf in Alberta. I've played Stewart Creek and Silver Cliff. Obviously, those are Rocky Mountain courses as well, but it doesn't get better than courses for me.
Yeah, me either. I feel so comfortable there. It's just, nice. Feel like I'm at home. It's,
That's right. It's just a laid back feel when you
yeah,
drive back for everything about it. I mean, you guys are fortunate to live in not so far away. I have to make a long flight to get there, but the times that I've been there, just as soon as I get there, the smell in the air, the backdrop, lack of air, it's always
yeah, yeah. That hole's unbelievable. Had like over Lackville Bear on the fairway and then a little dog leg left. So
Not an easy hole, though.
yeah,
not an easy hole. No, no. It's false front on there too. So it's got
yeah,
everything. A lot
yeah,
of
for sure.
criteria goes into the rankings: beauty, challenge, strategy, design. Par threes and par fours, but like you said, the most heavily weighted item is fun and did you enjoy yourself, and that's really what it all comes down to, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that conditioning accounts for only 5% of a person's grade. So, when we release whether it's the top 59 or the top 100, obviously there's a lot of feedback, there's a lot of criticism, which is fine. I mean, the list is more for people to discuss. Judging a golf course is a design, so some people are say that we're crazy to have such and such course ahead of such and
Yeah,
such course. And that's great. We love that dialogue. But one of the talking points that always comes up when we're talking about traffic, we're talking about in place, which is one of my favorites, is conditioning. And some people will say, well, the park is not really in great shape and such and such, and Highland Place is this and that. And for us, we're more interested in the architecture of the golf course. We're more interested in the design of the golf course. We're more interested in the green complexes, the bunker complexes, strategies that's involved, the routing. Jasper Park is in a remote area of Canada. That's just Cape Red Highlands. You might go to Jasper Park in June and bring a snow there the weeks before, right? So I don't think it's fair for us to place that high of an emphasis on conditioning because if a raider goes into a certain course, 2 days after a wicked
yeah,
storm or whatever the case may
yeah,
be, well, that's his only chance to see it, right? So we like to focus on the golf course architecture. We don't judge someone's like or history of the golf course or the service level or the food or any of those things. And you would have seen these notes over the years start at us readers decide what they experience between the first tee and the 18th green.
yeah.
So we're zeroing in on that golf course architecture, what the designer did, or what anybody who has restored the golf course has done to it, and that's where we place our focus when we're judging golf courses.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center is Jason Logan, editor of Score Golf Magazine. Now, Jason, a couple of weeks back, we had Lisa Longball on the show, and she's one of the people that rate the course along with Curtis here. And we actually had, it was fun. We had that big debate, a couple of courses that even Stalker was questioning how in Alberta here that how it was on the list. And we talked a lot about that conditions and it not being weighted, and we actually debated that a little bit, and maybe it should have a little more weight. But your points are very, very valid and understandable, and why you do it that way. So that definitely makes a lot of sense. But I loved how you said that you guys you love that debate that goes on about should this course be there and should that course doesn't. And we had a lot of fun with that on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So. Like,
What,
We
which,
had the same debate in our office.
I'm sure you do.
Well, it's funny because Score Golf years ago was sold to new ownership for owned by a company with Toronto Star, and when I was in the newsroom, I go in there every couple of weeks. We kind of going through these exercises for the first time, and they're like, "Yeah, why is this thing only worth 5%? Let's go a little higher." So we sat and had the same debate in one of the boardrooms in the Toronto Star. So I understand when people go to a golf course and they want everything to be in systems and things. But for me, I think it's more important to judge the routing design, those types of things. And then with the caveat that, sometimes you might do a golf course the day after a bad storm. Some golf courses have better and higher conditioning budgets than others.
Yeah.
So we're really focused on that just judging the golf course architecture.
Might have a new Alberta golf course in the top rankings if guys like Scotty are talking about Cold Creek, where they just played the Alberta Open.
I did see some good stuff with that. I know that you're a big fan of that
Yeah.
course, Curtis. I haven't been there myself. I just always say this is web again with the top 100, the top 59. 59 golf courses
Yeah.
in a country that's not, some sort of, well, more than 2,300 of those, I'm guessing some 80% or something. But, and the top 100 comes out and there's a lot of things about why this course didn't make the list. And I put it, there's courses aren't on the top 100, but I say, why isn't this on the list, right? But one of the raters, I just administer it. But I always turn the question back around and I say to the people, is this golf course in the top 4.4% or whatever the math is?
Right.
100 sounds like a big number, but when you phrase anything as course in the top 4.5% of Canada, it sort of makes them stop and think a little bit more, right? Because that sounds like a smaller number.
What's the biggest debate that you find between courses?
I mean, I think we get a lot criticism that there's too many unfair courses.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 863 golf courses in Ontario, which is close to triple that of the film. So the math kind of dictates that's going to be the case. But if you look at it, whenever these top rankings come out, the majority of the top 10 courses are running. I mean, this is top 59 from Trenton.
Right.
You get two there in Alberta. We've got Grey Wolf in BC and up and so yeah, the bulk of the course are on Ontario, but that doesn't mean it's going to come public golf.
Yeah. You have a new feature this year called Your Phase. What's that all about?
We do. We're trying hard to get people to jump in and participate, so I'm glad you raised that. In past years, we did something called evaluate.
Right.
We're seeing that to be a little bit difficult, really to compete with different golf courses. Some list the taxes, some don't. There's HFT numbers, varies across Canada, so it really becomes a lot of consistency here. So we decided to switch it up, and we're doing something called Your Phase. So basically, these top 59 lists come out, and a lot of people that again go and provide their feedback, whether that's in the form of emails or on Instagram, Twitter. So we said, okay, everyone's got their own opinion. Let's compile some lists of what your faves are. So we're asking people to go onto our website, scoreGolf.com/your faves, and you can vote for up to 10 what golf courses in some that you know, so that you can create your own your page list, and then we're going to compile all the results and we're going to publish them online later this year. So we're basically going to be able to say, in Alberta, these are the top 10 or the top 5 or whatever number we end up doing, favorite golf courses of Alberta. We'll do the same thing for British Columbia and Ontario and all the other provinces. So we're just basically trying to open it up to our readers and get some input, and then we'll have some your fave lists. So,
Jason, the Canadian Women's Open is next week. Give us a preview of what to expect and how do you think Brooke Henderson's going to do?
well, certainly a course that should play to her strengths. If you look at her past history, honestly, is one of the very best golf courses in the country. It's a strong test. It's not too wide. It's got small targets. Pacific Northwest course. We looked at Free. She's won a couple of times in Portland on a course timed by A.V. McMahon back in the day. She won it from Portland when she won her major championship. Very similar three-line coursing that demands a lot of accuracy. So, she should play to herself. She hasn't had the greatest season outside of her win in January and then her runner-up in France.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's going to be the star of the show. And as always, now the Women's Open draws a very strong field. I think they get 22 of the top 25 players on their points list in the field. Some Canadian flavor. I saw some more exemptions yesterday, some more BC gals into the field. So it's going to be great. I mean, I just think it's great that the tournament's going back to Shaughnessy. We haven't seen a tournament at Shaughnessy since the 2011 Men's Open. And as we know, the golf course has an expiration date with a land lease coming up in 2033. So this might
Right.
be the last
Last one, yeah.
Shaughnessy in the delivery. So looking forward to that. I'm going to be flying in first thing Thursday morning from here and covering that every day. So I'm really looking forward to get back to Shaughnessy.
One last quick one for you, Jason. Our question of the week on the show is: how interested and excited are you for the Ryder Cup this year?
Really excited. So I'm excited to see who's on the team. First of all, I'm excited to see who's restaurants in six. It's give a spot
Yeah.
to be picked for. I mean, he's a major champion. I don't see how you leave him off the team, but obviously, you know, there's politics involved. Look at when we went back to the last Ryder Cup, it was pure domination by the U.S. team at Whistling Straits. But now you look at that American team, and feel like Tristan Thomas didn't make it.
Yeah.
He's going to be a captain. Maybe because of experience, his partnership with Jordan Spieth, maybe not. And I think the European team is maybe a bit stronger than people would have thought it would be coming out of Whistling Straits. I mean, the Americans is not one of them. It's on European soil. I don't know the year off the top of my head. I think it was way back in the early 90s or something like that. So I think it's going to be fun. You know, the narrative coming out of Whistling Straits that the Americans were going to dominate the 4 or 5 Ryder Cups, I'm not too sure. You know, and the Europeans on their shoulder, we got some pretty good players with the likes of John Rahm and Rory McIlroy and Matt Fitzpatrick leading the way. So I think it's good. I'm really looking forward to it. It's my favorite event, actually, in the calendar.
Wow, I don't think many people would say that, Jason, but that's an interesting take for sure.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, I appreciate your time, Jason. Always enjoy having you on the show, and have yourself a great day.
Great. Take care, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
Jason.
Jason Logan, editor of Score Golf Magazine. This segment was brought to you by Honesty Crow Golf Design, your local golf course renovation and restoration specialist. Contact us at ocgolfdesign.com. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I are going to tell you all about the new product launch from TaylorMade. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch lets it all hang out with a championship caliber design, premier conditions, and above all, a fun laid-back experience. Get top-notch service and unmatched value every time you play at The Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. 10, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Those who say the sky's the limit have never had to deal with roof repairs. Because the limit is your budget. Ardent's Roof Systems' 10th annual roof giveaway is back. Help someone in need with a roof replacement from Ardent worth up to $10,000. Enter by sharing why you or someone you know deserves a new roof. Entry deadline is August 25th, followed by voting for a week to choose who you think should win. Then on September 1st, the grand prize winner will be announced. Visit ArdentRoofSystems.com for more details. Ardent Roof Systems. There's more to your roof than just shingles.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the brand new Country Club Tour Golf Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or you're just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. And you can train all year long at their 6 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today at countryclubtour.com.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Wondering what to do for date night? Every Friday and Saturday night between 6 and 8, grab your honey and come down for a round of golf. For just $115 per couple, you each get to play 9 holes, cruise around in a power cart, and you'll receive a $40 food and beverage voucher for the two of you. Do something different for date night at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course. Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun, get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Wouldn't it be nice to step up to your golf ball and know you're going to stripe it every time? Well, with the new Tour Response Stripe from TaylorMade, in a way, you can. With an unmissable 360-degree clear path alignment stripe that wraps around the center of the ball, the Tour Response Stripe was designed to help you aim tee shots and putts more accurately, quickly, and consistently, all while providing immediate, game-improving feedback on the quality of your roll.
In the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart. Or book yourself an RV park stay and play package. To find out more about everything Coal Creek has to offer and to book your tee time, visit coalcreek.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch here on TSN 1260. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And Stalker, text came in. Everyone, if you want to text into the show, feel free to do so. 587-357-0562 is the number. Good morning, gents. Well, Curtis had Glover last week. You bagger, yeah.
Like a Cantley fell in the water.
So he says Scheffler looks like the easy pick, but I'm sure a handful of guys can win this one. Who's taking home the BMW today?
Scheffler.
You saying Scheffler? Well, you know, I'm loving this though because like Scheffler and Rory are both in contention, and that battle for the FedEx Cup is going to come down to those two guys, I think. But I want to take Scheffler, but I know you like the easy picks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back with Homa again. Homa had a triple bogey yesterday. Should be right there in the lead. I think he's going to play well again today. Yeah, like I kind of liking that guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he's a hard guy not to cheer for.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, Stalker, our friends at TaylorMade have launched a couple of new products this week that are sure to be very popular.
Yeah, I guess people will be lining up to try those P790 irons. What can you tell us about them?
Well, I used to play the P790s. I'm interested to try these myself, but the P790s have always had clean aesthetics and thoughtful design. The changes are below the surface, though, where every club is uniquely designed to maximize performance and consistency with AI optimized weighting and speed foam air on the inside. Every iron is uniquely designed to perform exactly how you need it. So the center of gravity is lowest in the long irons and progressively shifts higher throughout the set. So this design produces a better launch and playability in the long irons with precision control in the scoring clubs. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
It makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, so combining the responsive face and the new internal shaping yields a larger sweet spot and ensuring consistent ball speeds and accuracy. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, like you say, the higher weight in the scoring irons. and better control and forgiveness with the longer irons, which is
makes all the sense in the world. 3 irons are hard to hit. I don't even carry a 3 or 4 iron anymore because they're so hard to hit. But
they got larger face openings now too, I guess, to push tungsten weights toward the toe. So it's it looks good. I'm gonna have to visit this TaylorMade Performance Center to try them out.
Yeah.
You know, you've been bugging me about my old clubs for a long time. Everybody's been bugging me about my old clubs, but I think I got to try this TaylorMade now with what they've come up with. It sounds great.
For sure. So they also introduced some MG4 wedges. So
right.
MG stands for mill grind. So in independent testing over the past couple of years, 2021 and 22, TaylorMade wedges performed the best out of all the wedges that they test. So if they're already the best, how can they make it better? Well, they did. And one of the issues with their previous wedge was that in wet conditions, the club did not spin nearly as well as when it did when it was dry. So that's not the case now, as they have some new laser etching between the grooves that maintains incredible spin rates in all conditions. And they also now offer 6 different grind options plus the Tiger grinds. So that's 7 grinds in total, up from only 3, which is what most companies have, is 3. So this ensures that no matter what you're looking for in your wedge, TaylorMade has you covered. So the wedge also has new tour-inspired shaping, so golfers are loving the performance and look.
Yeah, no, and also the you said about the different conditions in the wet. It's similar fashion to the tread on the tire, which creates space for water to exit so that the tire can have direct contact with the pavement and you can have direct contact with the ball.
Yeah, again, what they do just keeps making sense.
Yeah, and every year they get better, and a lot of players using them, like Rory.
Yeah, well, if it's good enough for Rory. I play him too. I don't carry the same weight as Rory does, but I mean,
close.
but, I certainly love playing TaylorMades for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people do. We got and a lot of them added the MG4 wedges to the bags. Colin Morikawa, Brooke Henderson. Who else we got? Kurt Kitayama, Luca Hebert, Ray Yu, and Charlie Hull. Certainly more will follow once they get a chance to try them, I think. Now let's talk about the TaylorMade Performance Center here at the ranch, Murray. What's that all about?
Well, yeah, so which is what you need to get going to.
Yes.
So basically, TaylorMade has a master fitter that works here out of Edmonton, but his home base is here at the ranch. So you can actually see it behind us. Oh, if I move my head, there's the TaylorMade Performance Center right there. Anyways, so you come here, book an appointment, and you get fit exactly like a tour pro would.
Yeah.
You have all the technology there. He has every shaft combination imaginable with the different heads. They all interchange and uses the technology and the numbers and his eyes to see where the ball's going to fit you into the absolute perfect set of clubs for you. And it's not uncommon, like say with a driver as an example, for somebody, they bring their own driver in, they hit it a few times, he gets the numbers, and he fits you into the proper driver for TaylorMade, and your distance is 30 yards higher.
30 yards.
That's not uncommon. And,
really?
And your shot shape is, instead of being more spread out, you're hitting it a lot closer to the middle of the fairway. And that's the type of improvement you can get when you get custom fit for clubs that are specific for you. So soccer, you need to get in there and do that. No question.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played last week and I had been playing pretty good and I lost my swing completely. I don't know what happened to it on the back nine. It just disappeared. So
that's golf. I'm battling the same thing. You know how good I was playing. I'm just as bad now as I was playing good before.
And you got a tournament coming up.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving today, so we'll see how that goes. The other thing I wanted to talk about with the TaylorMade Performance Center is it's not just during the golf season anymore. It is year-round in our banquet room right over here. We worked together with TaylorMade and got a state-of-the-art simulator, and that simulator is going to get put up here at once our tournaments are all done for the year, so right at the beginning of October. And so the fittings are going to move from the driving range up here with the simulator in here, and you're going to be able to get fit all winter long.
Will it be the same results? I mean, there's no bias toward outdoor, indoor.
Right. Like the technology now with simulators is so accurate for where your ball's going. I mean, it's always fun to see where your ball is actually going with your eyes and not let the machine tell you where it's going. But the machine is telling you where it's going. So it's just fine. And the master fitter. I mean, that's his job. That's what he does. He is a master fitter. Lots of club pros, fit and whatnot, but they just don't have the knowledge that a master fitter does, and all the tools that he has, every different shaft and whatnot that is possibly out there, he has. So it just makes that experience that much more, valuable to get that information. Even if you're not going to buy clubs, just to get that information and see and go through that experience is a lot of fun.
Like you wouldn't buy glasses off the shelf and say, "I'll take these," but people do it with golf clubs.
Yeah, seems not very much anymore.
No,
but
no.
not like they used to, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, all good.
So how do you book an appointment?
Okay, so the easiest way to go is to our website, the ranch, theranchgolf.com. Click the Pro Shop tab that's at the top, and a drop down will come, and there's TaylorMade Performance Center. Just click on that, and that sends you to the area where you can book yourself an appointment. I'll show it to you on my phone in the break here, and you can get an appointment. But it's that simple, and I really think that it's a great thing to do, and a huge benefit for your game if you get in there to the Performance Center and get that fitting done. It's awesome, no question.
Yeah.
I just want to do one other shout out too. TaylorMade is a big partner of ours. They're the presenting sponsor of the show. VIP Golf, and we have Rob Wilson, the owner of VIP, on a couple times a year. But VIP Golf, the best way you can play a ton of golf courses and get great deals. Through
absolutely.
VIP Golf. So, VIP Golf and TaylorMade, great partners of ours. We appreciate having them, and
you bet.
so it's great to be able to talk about those new products. On the other side of the break, we're going to head around YEG, check in with Ron Lyons, the owner of the Legends Golf Club. Great to chat with him. I know you've been good buddies with him for a lot of years. And
talked to him yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got lots to say as usual.
Yeah, awesome. Well, so that's what we're doing on the other side of the break. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
In golf, no two shots are the same. That's why you need the ball that was designed to perform better on every type of shot. The TP5 and TP5X from TaylorMade. So try it and see what's the best that could happen. Speed, control, and stability in the wind? That could happen. Jaw-dropping up and downs and more circles on scorecards? We can see that happening too. And stepping into every shot with total confidence? It can definitely happen. The TP5 and TP5X. Try it. What's the best that could happen? To learn more, visit TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
Escape the city for a golf getaway like no other. Book yourself a trip to Canada's #1 golf resort, Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge. Take in the scenic views and incredible wildlife while golfing 18 beautiful holes built by legendary course architect Stanley Thompson. The best part is, Alberta residents receive 20% off their round. Or book the 2-night midweek golf for free package and get 2 free rounds when you stay from Sunday to Thursday. You deserve a golf getaway. Book today at jaspermountaingolf.com.
Just outside the city, nestled amidst natural forests and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, a first-class, full-service golf experience that speaks to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play.
It's Angus McDuff, and the Goose is on the loose.
Experience the Goose today, just a short drive from Edmonton. GooseHummock.com.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Step onto the course, ready to compete. ZG23 redefines what a lightweight golf shoe can do with an ultralight platform that's built for tournament-level performance. Featherweight underfoot, it delivers the traction and stability needed to focus on your game. From its hybrid light strike midsole to the waterproof upper and engineered 6-cleat traction outsole, Adidas ZG23 offers all-day comfort and a secure, grounded feel. Play your best game with Adidas. Adidas.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, located just west of Edmonton, is Alberta's top destination for fun this summer. Join them for 18 holes of championship golf that will challenge golfers of all skill levels. After your round, take in one of the most picturesque views west of the city on their famous patio while enjoying everything the Last Spike Grill has to offer. Looking to book a large group or a city getaway with your friends? Look no further than Trestle Creek Golf Resort to relax and recharge. For information on how to book your experience and receive information on their special offers, visit trestlecreek.ca.
You're listening to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch. I'm Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to get out on the links or to improve your game this season? Book a lesson with your local PGA professional, the most trusted resource in golf. Visit pgaofalberta.com to find a pro near you. And we're going to jump right in as we go around YEG and chat with Ron Lyons, the owner of the Legends Golf Club out by Sherwood Park. How are you doing this morning, Ron?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you this fine morning?
Yeah, hard to complain. It's a little chilly, though. Stalker needs a blanket over top of him to keep him warm. He's shivering over here.
Warmer or something, yeah.
He's probably not using the top so early, right?
No, that's another thing, yeah. I get up early if I got an early golf time, though. I don't have any problem that way.
No, that's true. Like, the States, it's going to warm up and they start coming out.
That's right.
So, Ron, how's the season been at the Legends so far this year?
It's been great. We got off to an early start, as you know, like we said in the last couple of years, and we came through the winter in excellent condition, right? And as you know, it was nice to have 27 holes. As business has been brisk.
Well, great to hear.
How did your Big Hickory event go this year, Mer?
Went great. You know, we had 94 entrants.
94?
94 players, yeah.
Wow.
And, not counting the legends that joined us, as you know, on Friday. We had 220 players total for the Legends tournament. 94 Hickory players. This year we even had a guy from Japan. We had several guys from the U.S., 7 Ontarians, 4 other provinces, and it was nice to see we're starting to beef it up with some young guns. We had about a dozen guys, you know, in their 20s playing with us this year.
How the hell do you hit those hickories anyway?
Well, you know, it's a good excuse to play bad golf.
Yeah, but you can
find, challenge. You can't muscle the ball around the course. You have to be a little more discriminating with your shots. But at the end of the day, a good player can still play well with them.
Yeah, I don't know how, but John Wilson's an example, though. He plays well with them out at Montana.
He won the first three events, and
yeah.
And Johnny, you play golf. I mean, I don't think he missed a fairway for 20 years. The guy, right? And
Who won it this year?
I was Benny Plant.
Oh, good for him. He's won it before.
Oh yeah, Benny. He's like a stalwart there with the hickories. Like it's a big advantage when you're hitting it out there 280 with your hickories.
Boy,
he's from Bahamas, and he's like John. He's an excellent putter.
Yeah.
Which you have to be, and putting is basically the same.
You have the Legends Wall of Honor. Who was your choice this year?
Well, this year we chose the most feared man in golf, Gary Meyer.
Gary Meyer, the funny guy, and great dancing. Yeah.
He actually has he spent his whole life in golf. He started off as a young pro. I mean, he said he was 5 when he first started the ceremony when he was 18.
Not anymore.
It's not hard to imagine, but that spent 16 years of Belvedere, and he's really son of a well-known guy for MC.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a 2-page resume of things he's done. Outside golf, but outside your norm as a pro in that.
Was he not the youngest head pro in Canada when he came to Belvedere? Yeah.
Well, he was when he started. He was youngest head pro in Canada.
He was 18 when he was the head pro there.
Yeah, he spent 16 years. I was bugging him a little bit. You know what it's like when you're stepping at a private club. You got 700-800 members, and they all want to be boss, right? So to make it through 16 years, I probably had to kiss a few butts along the way.
Well, at the Millwoods Pro-Am, they'd have the big grandstands up behind there, and he was on the mic commentating the event. And I tell you, myself and all the other pros that were playing in the Pro-Am that Daryl Mack would put on feared the ninth hole because you never knew what Gary was saying. Like, oh boy.
Once we acknowledge who the pro and that's going to be. We open up the mic, and have people come up and say a few words, right? And this year there was 0 takers.
Oh, really?
He wants to get the mic because they'll be in his crosshairs for the rest of their lives. So they all just sat on their hands and put the zip down. Right?
Can't blame them.
Next year's the 25th anniversary of the Legends Tournament. Do you have any special plans?
We're trying to make it the biggest and best ever. Like, there's actually 26 guys on the wall now, because when we honored Henry Martel, we had Ernie Afghanis, who was alive at the time. It still is, like 95 years old.
Yeah.
So there's 26 guys on the wall. Like, next year we're going to invite a lot of the participants who've come over the years from different places in the U.S., and we're getting a good response. And we'll probably hope to have a full 144 golfers just for the Hickory event alone, and then when we marry up with our tournament, it'll be hopefully the biggest and best to date.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center is Ron Lyons, owner of the Legends Golf Club. Now, Ron, we enjoyed having you here at the ranch as part of your event. How did your crew enjoy their day with us here playing with their Hickory clubs?
It was awesome, right? Every year we take them out, we do a couple courses before our event. Obviously we everybody enjoyed the ranch. It's an interesting track, and it sets up good for Hickory play. There's no 2 holes the same on the ranch, which is nice, and
right.
Everybody really enjoyed it.
Why does that set up well for Hickory?
There's not a lot. You don't have a lot of greens that are guarded, and if you're playing a lot of times, if you're playing with your regular club, you're coming in with irons. Sometimes with the Hickory, you have to come in with woods, if you're outside 150, 170, and that type of thing, right? So the ranch is pretty friendly. There's obviously lots of trouble. You don't have a lot of guarded greens. You can play more like your bump and run style and run them up there, and that was good, really good.
100th anniversary at Montgomery Glen this week. You're going to be there. What's your role?
Well, that's Ron Wilson's,
right.
He's the head pro director of golf there now, and him and Sam, his boss in the country club here, they're going to put on 100th anniversary event, and they've asked me to come up, and I'm going to bring my traveling antique golf display with me.
Oh, good.
And we're going to have, a long drive hole with the hickories and a close to the pin with the hickories, and then putting obviously, and but the truck behind it, and Sam, that's his hometown, and he'll be giving all the proceeds back to the community. They're going to build a spray park for the kids.
Yeah,
that's really. I thought, that's quite nice, and I'm like, these little towns. It's the more places you can keep the kids and keep them out of trouble, the better, right? It's not like us critters when we were kids. Like the spray park was, if somebody was rich, they had a hose in the sprinkler, right? And that's all we had, right? But it'll be a nice addition to the town when they build it for them.
Well, everything's great, good at the Legends this year, and I know you talked several times, but it was a few years ago about adding another 9. Now you tell me that you're too old for that. I don't believe it. Yeah, me too.
My accomplishment for the year, right? And I've got 100 acres in the back and another with a half a mile of riverfront. And I did it one time. I got a chance to pick up. I got 25,000 meters of topsoil. So we shaped in, just because it was an old gravel pit. We got about a foot of dirt and all, and carved out the fairways and that. And I was called the architect 9, and then modeled after famous holes.
Yeah.
But I don't think the old boys got enough juice left in them for.
Oh, I don't know.
You gotta sit back and watch life go by. It's been hard for 30 years.
No, you haven't let life go by at all. You just you lead the band.
Oh, my God.
Do you have any improvements planned for this fall?
Yeah, we've been a greenhouse for our flower girls, and we're gonna do, we're gonna do some paving, upgrade some of the start paths, and rebuild a few tee boxes.
Yeah.
Like we talked about that before, but they throw your tee box down, but that just happens with regular maintenance over time. Your top drinking and some exhibits and everything, and you got to go back every 10 or 15 years and shave them down and flatten them out. And so that's a program we've been on for quite a few years now, trying to get 3 or 4 done each fall.
Yeah.
I think our guy, he wants the track to be as friendly and well conditioned and with proper tee boxes and that as possible.
Any chance of flattening out the right side of number 9 on the Champions?
Right side of number 9.
It's that water comes into play pretty quick.
Well, that's what I mean. You're going to go on the other side of the hump, right? Then you play a draw. All the trouble's on the right, so you just got to go to the hook side for a while. But I'll mention that to Craig. I'll mention it. No, give it to Edwin in the complaints department.
Okay.
Now you're actually suggesting the stalker's game is good enough that he can control where the ball's going.
Oh, yes. His game is only good when money's on the line. The talent appears,
Yeah, I hear you.
He's steady and a good little golfer without a doubt.
Yeah. So, Ron, if people are looking to get out and play the Legends, how can they book a tee time?
We're old school, like 780-449-4911, and we do it all on the phone, and 3 people answer the phones at full time, so they can help you find a good spot if one's available, and so we've done it, and we're not, I guess we're living in the past, but it works for us.
All right. Well, one last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, how interested and excited are you for the Ryder Cup this year?
Cup is always fun, right? And, I think I've lost a lot of momentum, when the tour splits and the live and that, right? And, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how the two tours come together, and if they play as a team, and I think I don't know who I put my money on.
You would, eh?
I think so.
Why?
Because they play as a team, and that's the thing about the Ryder Cup. It's a team game, and not all individuals, and I think that's how they've won a few times in the past.
Yeah.
The strong team.
Well, we got some pretty good players too, Rory and John Rahm.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're
just two of them.
Trying to guys for that, but there are lots of guys who aren't on the charts, right? They're still up there in Europe, and when they come together, they can put on a pretty good display.
awesome. Well, thanks as always for your time, Ron. We appreciate your support of our show.
Okay, you bet, you guys, and keep it rolling.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
I'll get you put out for game, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that was Ron Lyons, the owner of the Legends Golf Club. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I are going to talk all things local golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Coal Creek Golf Resort is the best value in the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart, or book yourself an RV park stay and play package. To find out more about everything Coal Creek has to offer and to book your tee time, visit coalcreek.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Those who say the sky's the limit have never had to deal with roof repairs, because the limit is your budget. Ardent's Roof Systems' 10th annual roof giveaway is back. Help someone in need with a roof replacement from Ardent worth up to $10,000. Enter by sharing why you or someone you know deserves a new roof. Entry deadline is August 25th, followed by voting for a week to choose who you think should win. Then on September 1st, the grand prize winner will be announced. Visit ardentroofsystems.com for more details. Ardent Roof Systems. There's more to your roof than just shingles.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 6 premier 18-hole courses plus an indoor facility. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or you're just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Red Tail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Ravencrest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch is known for unmatched value, premier conditions, top-notch service, and good old country hospitality. Hosting any golf tournament is a breeze. From premier golf facilities and corporate-branded swag, right down to food, prizes, and even hole-in-one insurance. The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. Book your corporate tournament today at theranchgolf.com.
What if golf could be even more fun? Well, you'd want to play more often, which would mean more walks directly to the green, more admiring your shots, and a lot more golf in your future. With the all-new Stealth Irons from TaylorMade, golf does get more fun by helping you expect better shots more often. It's all thanks to the Stealth Irons cap-back design, engineered to deliver explosive distance throughout the bag and more forgiveness on those occasional less-than-perfect shots. If that sounds like more fun, schedule your Stealth Iron fitting today at TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun, get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Mondays don't have to be a drag. Start your week off right with 18 holes of golf. Take advantage of this amazing Monday Madness deal. Grab a buddy and get 2 18-hole green fees and a power card for just $107. That's $43 in savings. So why not kick off the week with a bit of Monday Madness at Broadmoor Public Golf Course? Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business.
May Performance Center at the Ranch with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com. And just a reminder, you can text into the show at any time. A number's right on the screen there, 587-357-0562. And Stalker, question of the day this week is, how interested and excited is Curtis Stock about the Ryder Cup?
I'm excited. 2 reasons. There's no paycheck. The absence of the purse is probably the most special thing about the Ryder Cup. They're playing for your country, not for yourself. And the second one is I love the fans, the rowdy fans. Like the Phoenix Open has that par 3 16th hole. Every hole is like that when they play the Ryder Cup with the fans yelling and screaming.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I'm maybe a little more excited than normal for it because, as Jason Logan said, I'm just curious to see who's going to get picked.
Yeah,
because there's some drama around that a little bit right now, still because of the Live Tour and the PGA Tour and how that's going to play itself out. So that has me pretty intrigued, and then how the dynamic of those players is going to be. They're still players and whatnot, but man, I just feel like it's just not quite the same. It's just a little off right now with the 2 tours and everything like that. So how they play as a team and how it all works out, I think the Europeans are going to win, though, because I don't think there's going to be anonymity on the U.S. side.
No, well, I mean, the Europeans are never favored, but the U.S. is usually the favorites. But we'll see. It's being played in Rome this year, and I think the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's been there before.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting. Local events, last week was a little shy. This week you've got a lengthy list, Stalker.
Yeah. The big event the week, of course, was the Alberta Open at Coal Creek, where Alberta's Max Sekulic, who played at a Calgary Glencoe club, pulled away on the back 9 with 4 birdies. Played airtight golf all day and tapped in for a 7 under 65 and a 4-stroke win over Camrose's Andrew Harrison, who played a bogey-free round of 68. So Harrison, as you know, took the Mickelson National Invitational earlier this year, and Sekulic won the 2021 Canadian Amateur. He finished the tournament at 15 under after rounds of 67, 69, and 65. He's a guy to keep your eye on.
Yeah, we had him on the show last year too.
Yes.
He's out there battling his way, trying to make a living as a player. It's not an easy thing to do, but he might have a future ahead of him.
I think so. A day before the tournament started, a friend of mine got hooked up with him. He was just playing a practice round by himself, and he said that Max was, just unbelievable. If he missed a green in regulation, or if he missed a par 5 and 2, he said his chipping was just out of this world. He would put it to 1 to 2 feet all the time.
Wow.
So he took home the money. Calgary's Wes Heffernan finished 3rd in the pro category, with rounds of 69, 71, 71. And in the amateur division, Calgary's Jesse Galvin shot a 7 under 65 and defeated Braden O'Grady in a playoff. And that gives Jesse Galvin a spot on the 2024 Pacific Coast Amateur Championship. We also had the Edmonton Golf Association's Edmonton BMW Open at Northern Bear. The winner was Windermere's A.J. Armstrong, who shot 70-71 to beat Max Sekulic.
Oh, Max was playing in that too, was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he lost by 2 shots. Armstrong.
AJ was up there in the Alberta Open as well.
He was, yeah. 2 good golfers. The low amateur, Percy Potts won by 3 over Camrose's Mason Cucci. Mason's brother Devin was third, a shot behind Mason, so that's quite the family there. And then in the Edmonton Golf Arctic Spa senior men's winner in the Crystal Glass 55 plus division, I believe it's Brian Lobbin. I think he's won it now 5 times. He won it again this year.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah. And in the super senior, Wayne Vandermeer was the victor. Edmonton's, just as a note, Edmonton's Ryan Garbett tied for 18th in the Canadian Boys Championship at North Bay. And Calgary's Tyler Kidd, who had a tremendous year, was 8th. So that's 2 good showings for 2 good Alberta boys.
Tyler was telling us last week on the show that he was a little worried about the course, but I was following that along too. And for him to get 8th at a course that didn't suit his game very well, pretty good for him.
Really good, yeah. 3 McClellan Ross Junior Tour stops at Stony Plain in the U13 group. It was Jake Ferry of the Royal Mayfair tied for first with a 1 over 73. That's in the U13 group, a 1 over 73. In the U15, a familiar name appeared. Jaden Popek also shooting a 73 to win by 1 over Kate Trefanenko of the Lynx. In the U17 boys, Brady Weiss playing his home course shot a bogey-free career low 69 to win by 2 over Sturgeon Valley's Ben Sinclair. And then in the U19 division, Glendale's Corbin Sibyl won with a 2 under 70. In the girls U13, it was Danica Horica, won by 12. In the U15 girls, it was Glendale's Shiley Kostyuk. Nicole Rohr won the U17, and Glendale's Ella Dolan won the U19. At Westlock, the winners were Edmonton's Daniel Harbin in the U13 and Lee Kendrick of the Peak Club in the U15 by 2 over Trevanenko again. Sinclair was runner-up again in the U17. In the girls division, it was Glendale's Shiley Kostyuk with first again in the U15. She seems to win every time she tees it up. And same with Rohr, who won the U17 again. Then at Wainwright, Judah Wirtz of Belvedere won the boys U15, and Ryan Badger of the Peak Club continued his good year, taking the U17. Finally, in the Maple Leaf Junior Tour at Coyote Creek in Sundre, Edmund's Becker Gilowich, 16, finished second by 1 shot in the juvenile boys division, and Edmonton's Daniel Boyle finished second in the junior boys. And that was the wrap up of all the tournaments, Murray.
That was a lot.
There was a lot of them going on, yeah.
No doubt. Well, that's great. That's awesome. And great scores again, and now some hole-in-ones and some big cash was won at the Country Club Tour.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitetail Crossing, Brooke McIsaac, ace number 8 from 121 yards to win $5,000 in the Country Club Tour's daily jackpot, and that jackpot starts at 1,000. If it's not 1, it goes to 2,000, and to 3, and then so on. But when it's 1, it goes back to 1,000. But McIsaac's ace is half of what Kay Vanance won at Montgomery Glen. Kay won $10,000.
That's a nice win.
That's a nice win for her, yes. A nice win for anybody. Anyway, she won it at Montgomery Glen on number 11 from 140 yards while playing in the mixed senior league. And with the jackpot starting again at 1,000, Thomas Wilson ace number 4 at Montgomery Glen from 150 yards to win the $1,000. There were 4 aces at Highlands, 3 on number 7, Bernie Coleman on number 7, John Cliff on number 7, and Mike Monahan, a longtime member of the Highlands, got one on number 7 as well, and that's 3 for Mike at Highlands. And former city councilor Kerry Diot on number 16 got a hole-in-one. The Edmonton Petroleum Club had 2 aces.
Holy, big week.
Big week. Stephanie Blake, number 8, 84 yards, a pitching wedge. And the day before that, Claude Barra, ace number 15 at the Peak Club from 158 yards with an 8 irons.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Holy. I also sent you some information that there was a guy in Nanton,
yes.
Club, 2 hole-in-ones in one round.
Yeah, and that's something, eh?
Man,
the odds on that are huge. I remember a man and a woman going back to back. I think it was at Trestle Creek. The wife hit and got a hole-in-one, and then the husband hit. And
yeah, that's something else. How about golf this week? What'd you get up to?
Well, I didn't get out. Like I said, I got the Sandpiper and Victoria, but I got a busy week coming up. I'm playing Stony Plain tomorrow with golf writer Gord Montgomery and our wives, and Tuesday's your place with a nobody. Wednesday is senior men's at Victoria. Thursday I'm playing in the Canadian Derby golf tournament at Red Tail Landing. The Derby is Saturday. And Friday, it's the 100th anniversary gathering at the Montgomery Glen, which you talked about, and I'm going to drop in there too. So,
Stalker, it must be nice to be retired.
It might be nice to be retired.
Play golf every day.
It's sort of like you.
Well, no, I don't. my golf this week, I got to tell you, last Sunday, my Sunday match with playing with Carius and Adam Wither, Sean Piercy, our usual Sunday group, and we had a serious conversation after 9 holes that we were just going to quit and go get drunk because we were all playing so terribly.
Yeah.
That it was awful. We were all so bad, and we wanted to quit. We probably would have been more enjoyable to sit and watch some golf, real golf, instead of the way we were playing. But it was that bad for all of us. And
I don't think I've ever seen you play bad.
Oh man, it's ugly. And then so the next day I played in the Millwoods. It was at Millwoods, the Pro Lady.
Yeah.
And I finally found it a little bit for the first 16 holes, and then I finished double. Like,
Tim Hortons.
Oh boy, but I finally found it a little bit. I played pretty good for the first 16 holes, and I didn't tell my wife this because my wife was my partner, and she had a couple of good holes early on. We were winning the tournament by 2 strokes after about 5 or 6 holes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I kept telling her, I said, gee, we need to get you to have like 1 or 2 more good holes, Jack.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't pull it off. But, I hung in there pretty good there to the last 2 holes. And it was like, oh, boy, this isn't good. So we were in contention to make money. And then neither of us played well in the last 2 holes and no money. No money. But that's the only golf I played. So I've had some good practice this week again. Feel like I'm there, and so I leave today to go to Calgary, playing in Silver Springs at the PGA of Alberta Senior Championship. So, Silver Springs, a great private club in Calgary.
I've never played there.
Practice round today, tournament Monday, Tuesday. It's supposed to rain though Monday, Tuesday, so that's not fun. I got the rain suit packed. We'll see how that goes, but that's what I got lined up, Stalker.
We'll bring those TaylorMade wedges that play in the rain.
Well, hopefully I hit my driver good enough that I have a lot of wedges in my hand. That would be fun. But
that would be good.
We'll see how it goes. Well, on the other side of the break, we're going to have a guest sitting beside us, Greg Kincade, the general manager of the Edmonton Country Club, and we're going to have Ian Andrew on video chat as he's the designer. They're making all kinds of renovations and changes at the club. Looking forward to catching up with Greg and Ian on that and hearing what all they're up to. So stay tuned for that. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gotta be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
If there's one thing we know golfers want from a driver, it's distance. But there's actually 2 things: distance and forgiveness. That's why TaylorMade designed the all-new Stealth 2 with even more carbon for even more forgiveness.
Wait, did you say forgiveness like far or forgiveness like forgiveness?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. I'm hearing far.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Exactly. Rory gets it. The all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2. Learn more at taylormadegolf.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf. True time, visit devongolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activity. Book your tour with their sales team at 780-514-0005 or at trestlecreek.ca.
Escape the city for a golf getaway like no other. Book yourself a trip to Canada's #1 golf resort, Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge. Take in the scenic views and incredible wildlife while golfing 18 beautiful holes built by legendary course architect Stanley Thompson. The best part is, Alberta residents receive 20% off their round. Or book the 2-night midweek golf for free package and get 2 free rounds when you stay from Sunday to Thursday. You deserve a golf getaway. Book today at jaspermountaingolf.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca. The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Step onto the course, ready to compete. ZG23 redefines what a lightweight golf shoe can do with an ultralight platform that's built for tournament-level performance. Featherweight underfoot, it delivers the traction and stability needed to focus on your game. From its hybrid light strike midsole to the waterproof upper and engineered 6-cleat traction outsole, Adidas ZG23 offers all-day comfort and a secure, grounded feel. Play your best game with Adidas. Adidas.ca.
Goose Hummock Golf Resort is a short drive from Edmonton and just minutes away from the Jurassic Forest. Stay and play at Goose Hummock's on-site RV resort and take a trip back in time with the whole family. Book your RV site today at goosehummock.com.
You're listening to the VIP Golf Show, presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch, with Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Ardent Roof Systems. Ardent Roof Systems is back for the 10th annual roof giveaway. This is your chance to help someone in need of a roof replacement from Ardent worth up to $10,000. Visit ardentroofsystems.com for more details. Ardent Roof Systems, there's more to your roof than just shingles. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff worked as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a TaylorMade prize pack and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? And Stalker, what's the question this week?
Well, it's a little offbeat question, but I saw it on TV and I thought this is pretty neat. So the question is, what PGA player is still in the FedEx Cup playoffs throughout the first pitch this week in the baseball game between the Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox? What PGA player throughout the first pitch between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox?
All right, and if you want to get in on that TaylorMade prize pack, text your answer to 587-357-0562 right now, and you can win. So we're going to jump in now. We have Greg Kincade, General Manager, Executive Golf Professional at the Edmonton Country Club, joining us today as well on video chat. We have Ian Andrew, who is doing all the renovation work at the club. So we'll start with you, Greg. Tell us about the scope of the project. How long has it been in the works, and what are the members saying?
First of all, thanks for having me on, Murray, Curtis. Yeah, it's a full renovation. Essentially, all 18 greens are being rebuilt, reshaped. All the bunkers, including the fairway bunkers, all getting a new facelift. So it's pretty major. It's Started being talked about in 2019 by the board looking at long range for the golf course. And at that time, my predecessor, Alan Carter, who you both know very well, he knew Ian Andrew from his time out at Maple Downs. And Ian's well known across Canada as being one of the top architects, and also has worked a lot on Stanley Thompson golf courses. And we had some work done by Stanley in the mid 40s.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to the end of 2021 and presented the information to our members and got over 85% support to go ahead with the construction this year. So a lot of excitement. So it's basically a brand new golf course. The pars are the same. The routing and everything is still the same, but it's going to be a totally new look. So
A lot of the members are saying they really like it. And you're taking out some trees to
yeah,
open up the views.
yeah, and that's exactly, Curtis. Take advantage of the views of the river valley, downtown, that sort of thing, the topography, and also to improve growing conditions.
Yeah,
More
exactly.
more sunlight, more airflow around the
Yeah,
green. So
yeah,
yeah, members are super excited.
And so we'll jump in with Ian Andrew. Welcome, Ian. How's things out in Toronto today?
Sunny for a change, which is nice.
Awesome. Well, tell us a bit about your background in the business of golf architecture and how and when did you get started doing this?
So I began in 1989. I worked for Doug Carrick for 17 years and working on new courses initially, and then a lot of renovations and finally restorations. And then 2005, I went out on my own, and I've had my own business. It's just me, and I've been mainly working on restoration work throughout Canada, but also in the States as well. And every once in a while, a rebuild like this comes along. So they're pretty exciting. I've done a few of them. Maple Downs was one that was mentioned. And it's been really fun to do one where Stanley Thompson is the most important architect.
Right. What are some of the recent projects you're most proud of?
Last two Canadian Opens, Oakdale and St. George's are both clients. I did the
okay.
restoration at St. George's, and I did all the renovations at Oakdale.
Yeah. Specifically to the Edmonton Country Club, what is your vision for the new green sites, bunkers? What's your inspiration, and what's the most exciting part about it?
So the inspiration is definitely Stanley Thompson. He did work starting in 40, finishing up in 45. There is one original hole there, which is the fourth. It happens to be my favorite.
Yeah.
And the idea was to, using the aerials and using the information that I had, try to get the course a lot closer to Stanley Thompson. And then with the greens, I've done a number of green rebuilds on Thompson courses, which includes St. George's. And the idea was where the greens didn't have Thompson contours, introducing some contour to the greens, and where there was a little bit of Thompson, like the fourth, trying to preserve what was there. But essentially, the gist of all of this is Stanley Thompson first, and then some opportunities second.
What do you think the most important and most impressive improvements, both visually and physically and playability wise, for member guests and future provincial or national tournament players?
So there's two, one on each side. The big one I think everybody's going to notice right away is the third. So the
Yeah.
third used to play near the valley. Now it plays right on the valley. And the
Oh,
green side, instead of being away from the valley, is right out on the point. So when you're hitting your approach shots in, the backdrop will be the city core. I just think the fact that we had such a spectacular piece of land that wasn't fully utilized gave us an opportunity to make a really dramatic par four. And then on the backside, the 12th was very flat, and we've moved quite a lot of material to lift the green, create a valley in front, and we've put back a really tricky four. We had really good aerials for that, and it definitely had Thompson bunkering, and so I took the shapes from the aerials and tried to sort of create a quirky, challenging short par four that was Thompson was famous for producing one of those on pretty much every golf course he ever built.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by the TaylorMade Performance Center is Ian Andrew from Ian Andrew Golf Design and Craig Kincade from the Edmonton Country Club. Now, Ian, talk about the progress so far, challenges, and maybe pleasant surprises that you've had on the project so far.
So the challenges, I think everybody's probably been fairly aware of it, has been rain. We've had a lot of rain during the project, and it's created some frustration just trying to get the greens. We had a goal to see the greens for a particular time, and we're going to be a bit later than that. And it's the progress on the front end of shaping and putting things together is fine. It's getting the finishing work done. It's really hard to finish this particular type of topsoil. And so we're finding that a bit of a challenge. So we'll be a little bit behind on seeding of greens. As for the surprises, I think we've leaned in a couple of times and moved a little bit more material around than we initially planned. And I think people are starting to see sort of more three dimension or third dimension to the golf course. There's a lot more where green sites were very flat or settings are very flat. We've created swales in front. We've created elevations to the greens, and just with that, we've added a lot more drama to the layout of the golf course, and then obviously leaned in and bunkered into those upslopes as well as Thompson would have.
When do we expect to be experiencing the new course to its fullest?
If I'm guessing, probably summer for part of it and fall for part of it.
Yeah, that quick.
I'm generalizing there a little bit. I just think the weather's made it really tough for getting everything seated on time, and that does sort of extend out your window and when you're going to open things back up.
Greg,
A good spring could help.
Yeah, for sure. Greg, how will this renovation impact the club and the membership going forward?
Well, the country club's a golf club first and foremost. So that's our core product, and that's what the members want us to focus on. So it's just going to impact the members. They're going to have better spring conditions. We're going to come through each winter. Bent grass is just that much more durable than as compared to POA. And I think overall, just a lot more visual interest to the holes, as Ian mentioned. The existing green sites, well, it's on a great piece of land. We're fairly flat, and a lot of the bunkering was there, but you couldn't necessarily see it as much. And I think now we're going to have a golf course that's got some new ways to play into the greens, some new putts that people are never, our members would never have experienced. So I think it's going to affect them. They're going to have better greens later in the day. Bent is known for that as well. That those coming out after work will have true putting surfaces. So I think just a lot more interest overall.
How excited are you?
I'm extremely excited. I mean, to be part of this in my first couple years as general manager is super exciting.
Yeah.
Learning a lot from Ian and the Goodwin Golf crew who's doing the construction, and I got to give a ton of credit to our superintendent RJ and his team. They're actively involved in the project. They've been working as hard as could possibly be expected. They're doing a lot of the irrigation work, and just extremely proud, as I know our members are and are going to continue to be, of this whole project. So
yeah, I've seen some of the layouts and the plans, and it looks spectacular. I think it's going to be right up there with the best.
I think it's definitely a pivotal point for us in our 127-year history.
That's
for sure.
Amazing. 127 years. Is there a waiting list to become a member, or is there an opportunity for golfers to join and be part of the new and improved Edmonton Country Club?
There's not a waiting list currently. I think that may change in the next season or two with all the excitement that's building around town. But no, there's opportunities to join the club. It's an equity club, so a share would have to be purchased. We have a list at the club that we can provide, and there's other opportunities for sort of younger demographic to get in without necessarily purchasing a share right out of the gate and to pay an initiation fee. There's also associate opportunities to sort of try the golf course for a couple years. So happy to, if anybody wants to come out and have a tour of what's going on,
give you a call.
Give me a call. I'd love to take cart rides on the golf course in the afternoon and show people what's happening. So
well, what's your phone number then? You want people to call you? How do they do that?
780-487-1150. And Greg Kincade is my name, and love to meet with anybody who's interested.
Awesome. Now, guys, the question of the week on the show, and we're going to start with Ian on this one. How interested and excited are you for this year's Ryder Cup?
Oh, very. I'm English by birth, so I'm very attached to the Ryder Cup. I enjoyed the Americans winning. I think it needed to happen as well. But I'm curious to see what the dynamics are that are created by Live Golf, whether that works or not for the Americans in particular. I think the Europeans will be fine, but I'm hoping that the kind of pull a rabbit out of the hat. I will always pull for the Europeans.
All right. What's your take on that, Greg?
Well, I mean, between the Ryder Cup and the Masters, I mean, there's no two better golf events, at least for me, from where I sit to watch on TV. So it's a great time of year for a golf professional to kind of settle in on the couch and watch that Ryder Cup. So I agree with Ian that this dynamic with some of the Live Tour players on the teams, and obviously, yeah, it's a tremendously exciting event to watch.
Should Kepka get in?
I think he should. I think he
Will
should.
he?
Will he get in is the question.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. Well, it sounds like you guys have had your work cut out for you this year with everything that's going on. I know Stalker and I are really looking forward to the invitation to come out and play when it's all done, for sure.
It's there.
All
It's
right.
there for sure.
Well, so thanks for your time, you guys. Appreciate it, and I'm sure that all our listeners appreciate the update and hearing what all you have going on. And your phone's going to ring off the hook with new members.
Thanks, Murray. Thanks, Curtis.
All right, thanks, guys. So trivia,
Thank you, guys.
Stalker.
Yeah. Trivia answer.
Trivia answer. What was it?
Justin Rose.
Justin Rose was throwing out a pitch in a baseball game.
Yeah. I don't know why they took him or why they wanted it, but it's kind of neat. And Justin Rose is right in there this year.
Yeah, for sure. So the winner of the contest is Lindsay Chochula. Congratulations to you, Lindsay. I will email you when I get up to my office here in just a few minutes after the show. So thanks very much for tuning in to the show. We hope you can share information when we post it on social media and tell all your friends about the show, and we can build the listenership in this new format that we have. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock, myself at Murray McCourt. Next week on the show, another great lineup. Adam Werbicki, one of the top instructors in the area, will be on the show. Phil Berube, the executive director of Alberta Golf. Meg Storms, the former host of the Pro-Am Golf Show and now owns the Glacier Greens Golf Club. And we go around YEG and check in with the Coal Creek Golf Resort. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope you tune in to Edmonton Sports Talk next Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Have a
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
BC Rockies. You'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Coal Creek Golf Resort is the best value in the Edmonton area, the only black sand course in Alberta, and they're the proud host of the 2023 Alberta Open. Luxury meets recreation just past Tofield, with a unique golf experience and outstanding course conditions. Monday to Wednesday, golf 18 holes for only $59 with a cart. Visit coalcreek.ca.
Greetings from Upswing by Alberta Golf. Join us this season as we help you find your fun. Whether you're looking for a day on the links, a special event, or where to play in the province, we want to assist golfers of any age, level, and ability to find the playing opportunity that suits them. Join us at one of our family golf festivals in Edmonton and Calgary. Find your fun, get out and play. Learn more at upswinggolf.ca.
Reachable par 5s, tight par 4s, bring them on with the all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2 Plus fairway wood. With a massive 50-gram sliding weight, the Stealth 2 Plus is like having 3 fairways in one. Just like your very own cheat code for whatever the course has in store. Shift the weight back to dial in higher launch and control. Leave the weight centered for versatile performance. Or shift the weight forward for low spin and max distance. The all-new TaylorMade Stealth 2 Plus fairway is more than just a golf club. It's like a cheat code. Learn more at TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
This season, Red Tail Landing is the perfect place to work on your golf game. With a practice facility that boasts 19 acres of natural grass-hitting areas, 3 full-size putting greens, and 2 full-size chipping greens, your golf game will get the attention it deserves. From beginner golfers to experienced players, everyone will enjoy their time at Red Tail Landing. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Red Tail Landing Golf Club, the place to be in YEG.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Those who say the sky's the limit have never had to deal with roof repairs, because the limit is your budget. Ardent's Roof Systems' 10th annual roof giveaway is back. Help someone in need with a roof replacement from Ardent worth up to $10,000. Enter by sharing why you or someone you know deserves a new roof. Entry deadline is August 25th, followed by voting for a week to choose who you think should win. Then on September 1st, the grand prize winner will be announced. Visit ardentroofsystems.com for more details. Ardent Roof Systems. There's more to your roof than just shingles.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch delivers a laid-back championship caliber experience that'll keep any golfer on their toes. Premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value. Sneak in some evening golf with the Sunset Express. A 4-hole loop and bucket of balls, just $19. The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. Play the Sunset Express for just $19. TheRanchGolf.com.
Take advantage of weekly specials at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course, located in the heart of Sherwood Park. Spend some quality time with your young ones on the course this weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday after 2, get a free junior green fee plus 50% off a power cart rental with the purchase of a regular price green fee. There's nothing quite like quality family time on the course. Grab your clubs, pile in the minivan, and come down for family night at the Broadmoor Public Golf Course. Book your tee time at thebroadmoor.ca or call 780-467-7373.